What's up, everyone? This is Bullshot, back again with another Call of Duty mobile video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I am going to be covering the top 5 most powerful and most competitive operator classes to use inside of the Battle Royale. I am going to be ranking these 5 highly recommended classes based on their overall versatility on the battlefield. And I am going to be showcasing you some high-quality gameplay with each of these 5 classes inside of this season's Battle Royale. The entire thing may be a little bit longer, but the tips I am going to provide regarding these classes will be extremely helpful for all of my fellow viewers. That's why I am suggesting you to stick to the end of the video. Now, if this is your first time here in my channel, then be sure to press the subscribe button and make sure to turn on the post notifications. And please make sure to hit the like button below, as this helps me a lot to make contents like this for you. Anyways, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Starting at number 5 spot, we have the Trap Master class. This allows you to place a high-voltage trip mine-like device that reduces the speed of enemies passing through and incrementally hurts those who stand in the trap. This excels at controlling the battlefield by placing traps that can slow down, damage, and alert you to enemy movements. This control can significantly impact enemy strategies and force them into less advantageous positions. The Trap Master excels at controlling the battlefield by placing traps that can slow down, damage, and alert you to enemy movements. This control can significantly impact enemy strategies and force them into less advantageous positions. Using the Trap Master requires strategic thinking to maximize the effectiveness of traps. Proper placement and timing can turn the tide of battle by creating opportunities for ambushes or protecting key areas. While the Trap Master is often seen as a class for individual play, its abilities can also support team strategies by controlling enemy movements and securing areas, allowing your team to focus on offensive or defensive objectives. Next up, coming at number 4 spot, we have the Smoke Bomber class. This class allows the player to deploy a powerful smoke grenade that creates a dense smoke screen over a large area. This smoke obscures vision, making it difficult for enemies to see or target players within the smoke. You can use the Smoke Bomber ability to block lines of sight, create cover for advancing or retreating, or disrupt enemy positioning. It can be particularly useful for providing concealment during intense fights, hiding movements, or covering objectives. The Smoke Bomber class is highly effective in situations where controlling visibility is crucial. The ability to deploy smoke screens allows players to execute strategies that rely on concealment and misdirection, such as ambushing enemies or making strategic withdrawals. It also provides significant support by offering cover and obscuring enemy vision. It's ideal for coordinated attacks where your team can advance under the cover of smoke, or for providing protection while reviving teammates or securing objectives. Its ability to obscure vision and provide cover can significantly influence the outcome of engagements and contribute to successful strategies. Then moving on to number 3 spot, we have the Trickster class. This class offers a deceptive and versatile gameplay style focused on misdirection and tactical advantage. It stands out with its unique ability, Holographic Decoy, which allows players to create realistic decoys to confuse and outwit opponents. The Holographic Decoy ability enables Trickster players to deploy holographic clones of themselves at a targeted location. These decoys mimic player movements and emit footsteps, creating convincing distractions that can deceive enemies into revealing their positions or wasting ammunition on non-existent threats. This capability is particularly effective in both offensive and defensive strategies, allowing players to flank enemies, bait them into traps, or escape dangerous situations by diverting attention elsewhere. Strategically, the Trickster class excels in reconnaissance and creating chaos on the battlefield. By deploying holographic decoys strategically, players can gather intel on enemy positions, lure adversaries into vulnerable positions, or provide cover for team maneuvers. The ability to sow confusion and disrupt enemy strategies makes the Trickster a formidable opponent in any engagement. Next up, coming at number 2 spot, we have the Rewind class. This class offers a unique and strategic advantage through its ability to manipulate time, allowing players to reverse their position on the battlefield and outmaneuver opponents with precision. The defining ability of the Rewind class is Time Jump Device. This device enables players to mark their current location and, upon activation, instantly return to that exact spot after a brief delay. This capability is crucial for both offensive and defensive maneuvers, as it allows players to quickly retreat from danger, reposition for tactical advantage, or surprise enemies by appearing where they least expect. Strategically, the time jump device enhances survivability and flexibility in dynamic engagements. Players can use it to evade incoming fire, escape from tight spots, or reset engagements by regaining advantageous positions. The ability's cooldown management becomes pivotal in deciding when to engage aggressively, when to retreat strategically, or when to capitalize on surprise attacks. This complements the class's hit-and-run tactics and enhances overall situational awareness during intense battles.
And now, before we get to the number 1 spot, we have the Defender class as the honorable mention. This allows you to place a transforming shield that causes a flashbang effect on the surrounding hostiles. The Defender users can deploy a transformed shield that will temporarily blind enemies in front of them, similar to a flashbang. However, this flash effect does not affect enemies that are behind or on the side of the Defender users. The Defender class focuses on defensive play, allowing players to set up barriers that can absorb incoming fire and provide strategic cover. This can be a game changer in holding down positions or while making a tactical retreat. By using the deployable shield and armor plate, the Defender can significantly improve the survivability of their team. The shield is especially effective in creating temporary cover, while the armor plate helps to maintain armor integrity during fights. In addition to this, Defender users will receive lesser damage from explosives, and the impact of negative statuses are greatly alleviated. The Defender class is ideal for players who prefer a supportive and strategic role, focusing on enhancing their team's durability and fortifying their defensive positions in the heat of battle. And finally, coming at number 1 spot, we have the Igniter class. This class brings a dynamic and fiery approach to survival gameplay, specializing in area denial and offensive capabilities that excel in both combat and strategic positioning on the expansive map. Central to the Igniter class is its signature ability, the Purifier. This weapon unleashes a powerful stream of flames that can quickly engulf enemies in a deadly inferno. The Purifier is particularly effective at close to mid-range encounters, making it ideal for clearing out buildings, bunkers, or enclosed spaces where enemies may be hiding. Its ability to deal continuous fire damage over time ensures that opponents caught within its range face imminent danger, often forcing them to retreat or succumb to the flames. Players can use the Purifier to control high-traffic areas, deny access to key points, or flush out opponents from cover.